Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Cory, and we haven't done an RV upgrade video in a while. So in today's video, I want to share our 10 favorite outdoor RV upgrades to our rig. So our item number one would have to be the JT Strong Arms. These things have been fantastic for us. We've been using them for 6 going on 7 years now, long before we were doing YouTube, and they completely eliminate the shake in the RV. I can't stress that there is any better product out there than a JT Strong Arm for getting rid of the shake in your RV. Item number 2 for us would be the Moride Steps. Our trailer's a 2006. It was out long before Moride was making the steps that are there. In fact, the ones I have on are a very early model. They have the patent pending sticker on them. As soon as they came out with them, I bought them. And they have been fantastic for us compared to the old camper steps, that was always like trying to stand on a diving board coming in and out of the RV. And we've actually just loved these things. I've always kept carpets on them because if you don't have the carpets on them, they do get a little wet and slippery in the rain. So I always keep carpets on there so that you got your traction. And I also added the Moride Handrail to ours because a few years ago I had a fall coming off the last step and just didn't have the right footing and took a face plant into the ground. So having that handrail, even though a lot of people complain about it being a little floppy, just having that handrail and the extra security grabbing onto that as you're transferring down to the ground is fantastic. If you have anyone who has trouble walking, has a disability, I highly suggest adding the handrails to your Moride Steps. So item number 4 for us, I know a lot of new RVs already come with the AP Slim Shade and the door back here behind me. We installed ours. We had the old frosted window, couldn't see out of. It let a lot of light in that you didn't necessarily want. So we installed the Slim Shade, and it's nice. It's tinted. You can see through it. Even though it is tinted, it offers plenty of privacy, and it has the Slim Shade that if you want to completely block out the window, keep the heat out of the RV or whatever, it works fantastic for that. So item number 5 for us would be the cargo rack on the back of our RV. It offers a lot of storage. We have the Plano Sportsman totes bolted down to the cargo rack. It adds lots of extra storage to have some of the accessories for cooking with the Blackstone, as well as the second one I kind of use as a dirty storage for the mat, the patio mat for the RV, as well as I have some screw-in tent stakes for securing the awning or our screen tent, and it makes it a nice little spot where I can put dirty items that are typically sandy and wet, after a raining day or whatever. I can put them in that tote, and it just kind of keeps it all isolated, keeps it away from stuff so you don't end up with just sand all over inside your compartments. So item number 6 for us is kind of goes hand in hand with the cargo rack, because once we installed that, we no longer had a mount back there for our spare tire, so we had to relocate that. So we went with the BAL high to spare. It mounts under the belly of the RV, keeps the tire out of the sun's UV rays. You don't have to keep a cover on it because there's no light that gets to it. It helps keep that spare tire in much better condition for a longer time. If you do put your spare tire down there, I suggest mounting the tire with the valve stem down so you can check your pressure of your spare tire once in a while without having to tear it all apart to get the spare tire out. But it's super easy to be able to pull it out and access that spare tire when you need it along the side of the road. So number 7 is probably this RV sunshade on the awning. We were kind of late to the game of getting the sunshades. For a long time we camped with family and friends, and they would park across from us, and we always thought the sunshade was kind of intrusive. But now it's just me and Lori camping, and we're not really camping like that much anymore. So when we have the sunshade, it's very nice to be able to keep the heat off of the RV. It gives you some extra privacy at your site while you're at the campground. And we've become some real believers about the sunshades. So I highly suggest, if you don't have one of these, give it a try. I think you'll like it. So item number 8, we've upgraded some of the lights on the outside of the RV as we've had to replace them with LED lights, and replacing the little puck lights for the red and the amber lights on the rig. And I think I'm going to go ahead and change out all of them because they are just so much better looking on the RV than the old ones. They're showing some age on them, and the LED ones are super bright, and I really like them. So I'm going to go ahead and put on our list that we're going to go ahead and change out the rest of the lights on our RV. So item number 9 is our Equalizer 4-point sway control hitch. We used to use a Curt weight distribution hitch, you know, with the sway control, the little friction bar on the side. And I can say I used to drive down the road and I could see the back of the trailer kind of wiggle a little bit back and forth as I go down the road. Since I've had the Equalizer, and we've had it now for almost 3 years, absolutely love it. The trailer does not move one bit going down the road. Even on windy, gusty days, you still feel the wind, but it moves the truck and the trailer together as one, and you don't get that sway point at your hitch like you did with some of the cheaper weight distribution hitches that are out there. I highly recommend, if you're looking at a weight distribution hitch, go ahead and spend a little bit of extra money and get the Equalizer 4-point sway control. You will not regret it. So item number 10 for us would have to be, we added a Valterra 12-volt easy valve onto our black tank this year. It's electric. It opens up with a switch inside the RV, and it never seems to fail. Midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, pouring down rain, and you realize the black tank needs to be dumped. And no one ever wants to go out in the pouring down rain and dump their black tank. This is super easy. It's a switch right in the bathroom we installed. You flip the switch, you dump your tank, and then you can go out in the morning, dump your gray, and flush the line when it's not pouring down rain in the middle of the night. So it's one of our favorite upgrades we've done to the trailer, and I highly recommend it. If you camp full hookup sites a lot, it really comes in handy to be able to do that. And it also has a quick override that you can unlatch it and dump it manually if you need to. There you go, guys. It's our 10 favorite RV upgrades to the outside of our rig. Leave down in the comment if you have an upgrade that you just can't live without, that you'll do to any RV that you own. I want to know about it in the comments, so go ahead and drop it down there. Let us and the rest of the community know what you guys are doing to your rig, and we're always looking for new and promising ways to improve this RV life. So until next time, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and if we don't catch you on the road, we'll see you in the next video.